This is Tina from TinaHeals.com. Do check out my work. But let's get talking about discovering more about your personality type through your moon signs in combination with your sun. If you don't know what the moon sign is, then I suggest do a little Google and discover your own moon sign. But presumably you know that your moon sign is Libra. Okay, now there are 9 planets in astrology, and the sun and moon are also planets, and each planet represents an idea, an archetype, a concept. Okay, the sun represents your exterior self, how you take your internal key and how you project that into the world. Okay, how you pivot through the 3D world, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. All the yang component is the sun. Okay, now the moon is the yin component, and the moon is all about your emotional feelings, your feeling body, your idea of nurturance, how you give it, how you receive it, your mother, your grandmothers. Okay, so all this is the moon. Now you understand that if you just emphasize on the sun, you don't get a rounded picture of who you're dealing with. Even if it's yourself, you want to know the moon sign, and you definitely also want to know the ascendant, but more on that later. So you have your moon in Libra and your sun in Scorpio. All right. Now, moon is your emotions, and you've got your moon in Libra. The moon likes to be in Libra. Libra is all about harmony. It's the 7th sign. It's a sign of partnerships. Ancient astrology did not have Libra. It came later on with the Greeks, who broke up Virgo and Scorpio, which were together, and they added Libra, making it 12. So Libra is a recent addition to this energy vortex of the zodiacal wheel, and it's about partnerships. Libra is the archetype of the diplomat, the negotiator, the artist. Okay, why the artist? Because Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about harmony, beauty, right? Having a moon in Libra means you're going to beautify your life. You're gonna like nice things. You have a very refined taste, sophisticated, upmarket taste, because that's what the moon in Libra likes. It doesn't care about practicality. It cares about luxury. It cares about having the latest, most expensive things. It's not always bad if you can afford it, but moon in Libra people do tend to run up huge bills just to put up with appearances. If this is happening in your life and you find yourself draining your credit card because you've got your moon in Libra and you have to appear perfect and beautiful all the time, then you may need to consider how to use this energy, because Librans can create art, and having your moon in Libra means you are inherently an artist. Whether you realize it or not, whether you create art with it or not, you're an artist. Okay? But you rarely go out of your comfort zone. Once you figured out what works for you or who works for you, then you are not ready to go out of your comfort zone. There was this Meg Ryan film, just suddenly came up. I haven't mentioned this in the other videos. Where she goes and her boyfriend says, I've met someone, and she goes all the way to Paris or France, and she meets a guy who's a thief, and all that stuff happens, and it was not When Harry Met Sally. My God, I can't believe it. Okay, so this Meg Ryan film, right? And I think she had a Libra moon, because she was so hell-bent on getting him back, and just wanting to shine again in his life and show him that she was there and she loved him. And that's such a passive aggressive Libran way, now that I think about it. It was such a passive aggressive Libran gesture, and Meg Ryan played it to perfection, right? She did such a brilliant job. Only when she was thrust out of her comfort zone and she came to France, and she had all these things happen to her. She met this guy who was like no one she'd ever met. I mean, that was her really stepping out of that Libran shell, you know. I should have mentioned this in the Libra video, the Libra Sun Moon video, but I forgot. It just came right now. And so that is the energy you're working with, you know. So you have to cut out that passive aggressiveness. It can result in nagging and hateful behavior. You can be vengeful, you know. And now you've got a Scorpio Sun. The Sun is your outward projection, and Scorpio is like the 8th sign. The sign that is the second water sign and is deep and profound. Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. Mars in traditional astrology before Pluto was discovered, and then Pluto, the archetype of the netherworld, the underworld, death, regeneration, rebirth, reincarnation, ancestors, taxes, inheritances, spouses' money, other people's money. All this is the domain of Scorpio, and Scorpio is deep and Libra is superficial. So there is a dichotomy there at play. You are way more superficial. I won't say superficial, but you're way more happy-go-lucky and carefree then you project to the world. You project more scorpionic, deep, profound, penetrating. You know, the Scorpio energy is all about penetration. You know, Mars being the male part of Venus that's got your moon. Now here you've got a very penetrative side to you with your Scorpio Sun. You appear deep and you be a good lover because you've got your Libra moon happening, which makes you very sensual, but it's all here. But Scorpio wants to bring that down into manifestation through intuition, through magic. Scorpios are, after all, the sign of magic and witches and warlocks. So here you've got a level of superficiality, and you've got this tremendous depth and magneticism with Scorpio. Find the right balance, because this can help you make art that really penetrates the unconscious. You can really get deep into very many aspects that have to do with the unconscious. And you can bring your Libran touch of fairness, justice. The Tarot card is justice for Libra, by the way. And for Scorpio, it's death, which speaks of death and regeneration, so ending of cycles. So here you've got this penetrative energy of Scorpio, which can help you look at the unconscious and work in psychology. So you'd be able to work very well in psychology, and you will be able to emphasize on harmony, bring peace. You can negotiate with people. You can be a true negotiator because you've got your Scorpio Sun, so you've got the Martian Plutonic energy over there, all the depth happening, all the, you know, volatility happening. And you've got the moon, which wants fairness, which wants justice, which wants equality. Now Libra is a sign that wants equality, and Scorpio is very obsessed with power. It's also the sign that rules power dynamics, and it wants power. So your Scorpio Sun's megalomaniacal, whimsical, you know, will to power can be curbed by your fair Libra moon. So that is profound, really. See how energies balance each other. Libra, and immediately Libra is followed by Scorpio, and there's so much depth and profound you know, shit in Scorpio, and Libra just doesn't like that, wants to keep things neat and tidy and safe and secure. And Scorpio's like, come out of your comfort zone, you know, what are you doing? And Libra moon's like, hell no, I've worked all these years to figure out my comfort zone. I'm not going to come out of it. So balance. The right balance can create alchemy. You've got Venus backing you, you've got Mars there, and you've got Pluto. And you have some serious alchemy at work. Hope you like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and book a private session or donate to me. Thank you. Bye-bye.